My name is Chaim Bernstein, and I'm presenting on the topic of implementation of an ERP system. The presentation will include an introduction, key steps for success that includes strategic planning, vendor selection, IT and business collaboration, training, budgeting, and a conclusion. Introduction. An enterprise resource planning is a business management software that integrates all organizational activities into one central system. And this system will collect, store, manage, and interpret internal and external organizational data. All data from the organization goes in and out of this system. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and in the last 2 decades, it's grown rapidly each year. Now, a successful ERP implementation will increase efficiency. The whole organization will become more efficient because everybody takes and puts in information into one system, and employees and departments do not need to go from one place to another to look for information. Boost productivity because all the information is in one location, so the productivity will become much better and there will be much less waste of resources. Improve communications. All departments know exactly where to take the information. Everybody speaks the same language, and departments can communicate in the same management software language. It will save the organization a lot of money because they do not need different management softwares or different department softwares. It will improve sales. Customers will be very happy. They will get great customer service, and they will buy much more products as they get a good customer service. This will also create a competitive advantage because it's a very efficient and very customer-friendly program. An unsuccessful ERP implementation will reduce efficiency. Employees are confused. They do not know how to use the system. Instead of becoming more efficient, they become less and less efficient. It will create a hostile work environment. When something doesn't go right, especially when it's a major organizational product, the blame game starts and everybody blames each other for the failure of this project. This will reduce sales. Customers do not feel they're getting a good customer service, and representatives are not understanding the request. They do not know where to find their information. Customers will stop buying from this organization. It will increase organizational cost. In the end of the day, the organization will need to spend a lot of money to fix this organization, to fix this problem, or to just create a new product. And this is a lot of times organizations scrap the whole ERP project because the employees did not know how to work with this project. In a 2015 survey by Panorama, 21% out of 562 organizations declared their ERP a failure. Now, this is a very conservative estimate because these are organizations who declared. There's probably many who did not declare. So this just comes to show that a lot of times organizations can spend a lot of money, and in the end of the day, it turns out to be a failure. Key steps for success. The first one is strategic planning. An organization must know what it's looking to achieve from an ERP system. The organization must understand what the ERP system does and how it will benefit the organization, and not just choose an ERP system because it looks nice or it looks cool without understanding what exactly it does to the organization. Fully understand organizational culture. They need to understand the culture of an organization and to see what ERP system will work for this organization. Create a realistic implementation timetable. A lot of times, organizations think that this system will just take no time to implement it. In reality, it takes much more time than people want to believe it will take. And the organization must understand that the timetable must be realistic. Fully understand the implication of an ERP implementation, meaning they need to understand how the organization will look after the implementation, how the ERP system will change the organization from a cultural standpoint, from a work standpoint, from an employee standpoint. Have top management be a critical part and fully committed to the entire process. The top management must be involved in the entire process. They must be fully committed to it and show the whole organization that this is something seriously, that we're moving forward and the organization is going for this new change. As well as have full buy-in from all departments. Everyone needs to buy into this new change in order for it to be a success. Second step, vendor selection. An organization should not go with the lowest bid. The lowest bid does not mean the lowest project cost. The vendor must fit the culture of their organization. They're going to work a lot together with the organization. They must click. Review previous successful and unsuccessful implementation. Talk to the vendor. Ask them about successful and unsuccessful implementations. If they say that we always had ERP successes, kind of raise the eyebrows and look for a different vendor. Select a vendor that has the capability to be part of all implementation stages, which include software development, training development, interdepartmental implementation, fix bugs, and future changes and updates. They must be able not only to develop the software and throw it to the organization and say good luck, they must be able to be part of the entire life cycle of the ERP implementation. Third step, IT and business collaboration. IT must fully understand the organization business objective. IT must understand what the organization is all about. Upper management must understand IT's capabilities. Upper management must understand what its IT department can and cannot do. IT management must use its IT knowledge to innovate systems that will create a competitive advantage. IT must think about how this organization can get a competitive advantage based on technology that they can create. IT and business management must work as one unit in all stages of ERP development and implementation. It must be a combined effort from IT and business with great communication, great implementation, and great training in order to make a successful ERP implementation. Fourth step, training. Planning for training begins with software planning, not when the product is ready to go. An organization must develop detailed processes and procedures so people know how to use the product. All departments must be part of training development. Each department must have representatives that is included when training is developed so they can explain for the rest of their department how the new system works. Training must include on-site classes as well as hands-on practice so people can go to class and then practice what they learned. Develop periodic continued education, so stuff changes, education changes, people need to be reminded. The final step is budgeting. Consider all implementation components in the budget process, not only the software and training cost. Consider loss of sale and productivity when budgeting. When an ERP is implemented, there'll be a loss of productivity and sales due to the implementation. For every dollar budgeted on software, $1.50 must be budgeted for training. Training is an important component and it must have its appropriate budget. Consider extra budgeting for unexpected problems. Unexpected problems occurs and there must be a budget for it. Conclusions. The key steps for successful ERP implementations are strategic planning, vendor selection, collaboration between business and IT, training, and budgeting. Thanks for your time.